going to hand over to Niels, and Niels has a fantastic update, UnionML version 0.2 Harmony release. Niels, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Martin. Hi, everyone. I'm Niels Bantilan, the Chief ML Engineer at UnionAI. And yeah, I wanted to go through this very quick update of UnionML 0.2 Harmony. So I want to highlight three things. The first major update in UnionML is the BentoML integration. I actually demoed this last week before the release. So please check that video out if you want to get a deeper sense of how it all works. But really at a high level, on this slide here, you can see what it takes to use the BentoML integration. You basically have your UnionML app, dataset, and model. And how you use BentoML is you define this BentoML service that takes in this model argument. And then from there, you can save the model to a Bento model store in the second code block. And then finally, you define a service file that basically automatically creates a BentoML service for you using all of the UnionML functional components. And then you can serve it with BentoML serve. This actually opens up a lot of kind of prediction endpoint type services for UnionML folks, including serverless, web endpoints, and even eventually streaming, which isn't yet supported in UnionML. The next major feature that we introduced is native scheduling. So you can basically define a time-aware data reader. The reader is how you get data into your UnionML app. So you can schedule a training job, say, every 12 a.m. on 12 a.m. every day with a specific set of hyperparameters. So if you're doing frequent or less frequent model retraining, this is a nice little tool. And for scheduled prediction jobs, you also then have to kind of refactor your data import to your data reader to be label aware, in the sense that, since UnionML is super flexible, you can get your data from anywhere. In this case, we're using an S3 path. And so you basically have to factor your reader function to take in a labeled or whatever kind of argument you want to represent there. But in this case, we have this labeled Boolean argument that if set to false, will just get features for you. And so this is how you basically schedule a prediction job that takes in a model object. There are multiple ways of doing this, but you can give it a model object that it then uses to generate batch predictions. All of this is deployable to Flight. So UnionML uses Flight as the underlying orchestrator. And so here we're just leveraging a lot of Flight's built-in features. Then finally, prediction callbacks was something that was implemented by Zev Isert. So thanks to him again for implementing this. Basically, we're going to implement these for other components, but for now, only a prediction. The predictor component supports callbacks. Basically, the use case here is for logging, right? But it's fairly agnostic to the use case. Basically, the prediction callback is called after the predictor function is invoked, and it automatically is passed the model object, features, and predictions. And so this will eventually hook into their Revela API, but you could use it for whatever other logging, third-party logging package you want. And to wrap up, the roadmap for 0.3 Fusion, we're eventually going to run out with kind of thesaurus like synonyms of Union here. So Fusion is going to be the release that will include hyperparameter tuning, which is a big missing piece currently, model checkpoints and fine-tuning, experiment tracking with MLflow, and model monitoring with Revela. So we're slowly but surely adding more and more components and more integrations that makes UnionML this end-to-end sort of developer first API for building ML apps. If you want to learn more, there's a blog post on Union AI about the BentoML integration. You can join the Slack through this short link, go.union.ai UnionML Slack. And then similarly, the roadmap is in UnionML roadmap, and the OSS planning meeting, which is actually happening tomorrow, is I think 12 p.m. EST, and you can go to this link to subscribe to that event. And with that, thank you.